Alright, welcome to my Ninja Gaiden Sigma Master Ninja casual playthrough tutorial. So the whole goal of this is just to help you simply beat the game on Master Ninja. So at this point, I have unlocked the Grip of Murder, and that one is for completing very hard difficulty. You have to beat it all the way through. You can't just beat Joku on Chapter 2. So just keep that in mind. You actually have to play the entire playthrough on very hard to get this. So this one's really good. It raises your attack and defense just as it states. And then we're going to use Biker, which is the one that I have for Rachel. And then right out the get-go, we're going to equip the Azure. I forget the rest of the name. It's the Azure helmet, essentially. And that will raise the damage even further. So that way we can ET these guys, and they'll die within that. And it should make these fights a lot cleaner. So to note, as we're starting this cutscene's rolling, I'm going to hope that you have beaten the game at least on normal or watched my tutorial and you have the fundamentals of Ninja Gaiden in your back pocket, because there's a lot of stuff I probably am not going to go over, like the basic stuff, but I will go over how to deal with each of the enemies that you see. So first thing we want to do is we're going to go to enhancements in Azure Dragon Helm. There we go. So we're going to equip this guy. It's going to greatly increase our attack. It's going to reduce our defense, which is fine. And then we'll be able to ET these guys. So we're going to do forward YY, and then we're going to get an essence technique charge, and we're gonna kill them. So these guys, they can be pretty dangerous if you block too much like that. Yeah, exactly. So what I should have done is I got really greedy, and I wanted to kill him with an ET really bad. So I didn't finish the second Y there, and I do want to note that this is harder. Chapter 1 is harder on Sigma than it is NGB, and anyway, so we'll beat him. We'll beat him for real now. Yeah, we'll just fiend seal him, and then we'll just ET the next guy, or UT, I guess. There we go. So wasn't greedy that time. I got 1050, which is really good money for one enemy on a UT. So we're gonna pick up these items. I recommend picking up pretty much every single thing in the game, because Master Ninja, your inventory is maxed out much quicker, and you're probably going to be using a lot more than normal, along with the fact that everything's so expensive. So what we can get away with here with this helmet and this costume is, like I said, we can ET the enemies really well. So the first goal is not really so much money, because we can come back and farm a couple guys. But the first goal is to actually get to the save statue. So I'm going to skip a couple of these fights because we just want to get to the save statue and then be able to start looking at money. So we have one mandatory fight, and then we just need to play safe during that. So I'm going to skip these guys because there is opportunity to get money later. I do want to get this chest. And then we're going to stay on the ground here and block and just kind of roll through. There we go. So I got hit by one, which is fine. So I'm going to pop a heal because we do have low HP. So here I could probably get away with, we're going to hit this torch. Oh, they come right out compared to NGB. So we can get this essence from this torch. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's just a little bit of money for nothing really of cost. And now I'm at almost 2K. Here we're just gonna roll on through. Leave them alone. We just gotta get through. So this is where we're gonna do a lot of forward YYs. Yep. So don't stay blocking around them too much, because they will like to grab. And then where we can, so we want to try to string together ETs. Whoops. Yeah, this is a very ugly room. There we go. So Ryu focused the dead body there, which is kind of annoying. So if you haven't noticed, I'm doing a shuriken, and then I'm stringing together the essence. Oh, that was really clean. Is that it? Nope. Throwing the shuriken keeps me from wall clinging. Okay, so here we can actually use this to help us get a little money on the way. Yeah, so we don't have to fight them. Oops. Yeah, this is a weird spot to fight. Is in the wall. So one guy's gonna jump out here. Our goal is just to get through. Let's break this. Roll on through. We got our first save. We use a couple heals. This was my attempt at so that one was me trying to do a recording before, and I forgot the dobby, and that's a really big deal to farming in this game. There it is. So you can use that for a little extra money. You just gotta be safe and keep your distance so you don't keep getting chipped away. I can't remember if they're the explosive ones right there or not, but either way, you don't want to sit there and just get pummeled with bats like that. So we do have the save statue, so it's not a really big risk. Now we can try to, if we can get up here really quick and right around the corner, charge it. There we go. It's a little safe, obviously. You get a little money. And yeah, we're at 5K now, so that's not bad. Here's where we get the fangs. And then now we can open these chests, whereas before it was a little more dangerous to do. And then, let's see. I did skip the Life of the Thousand Gods. I do want to go back and get that. But I'll probably get it at the beginning of the next chapter, because I don't want to have to keep going back and saving. But I will show it at the beginning of the next chapter. So there, I was just spamming A to get on top of his head. There we go. So now we already have this open. There we go. So we're just going to save again. Our heals are looking okay. This room coming up here is more of the same. We're just going to do forward Y. Y. You can also do forward Y, X, Y. It doesn't, it's just a little extra damage. But either way, you just want to continue that and try to string together ETs as much as possible. At the beginning here, I'm going to go run up to this torch to try to go get this essence. And use it, here we go, for that. So I did pop a heal because I don't really feel like doing this fight again. So I do want to pick that up. There we go. So if you're quick enough, you can wall spam and avoid the explosive damage from the incense that they threw. Yeah, so these guys are being annoying. Okay. So here at this point, I'm actually going to recommend you can go down and save. And I'll do it too because for the sake of this video, I don't feel like doing that fight and or going for Mirai, dying and, you know, reloading a save. So we're going to just save here. My heals aren't super ecstatic right now, so you could do a couple different attempts. I'm just going to see if I can continue with this. So I got 2 big heals, so it's pretty good. Here, so what the strat is we're gonna do here is we're gonna get Mirai to roll at us, and how would I want to word this? So when he rolls at you, you want to kind of roll back really quick and then do forward hold Y in his direction. And then you're gonna back off and repeat. In this fight, there are extra ninjas, so we do want to try to get rid of them quickly because they like to throw in incense or grab or whatever. They're really annoying. So we're gonna get Mirai in between the ninjas. Oops. Yeah, so Mirai broke that for his friend. Mirai is secretly a team player, even though he lets you kill, you know, all of his ninja on the way here to train. Whoops, I went the wrong way. There we go, that's one. So this is not a... There we go. I was gonna say, this isn't a good representation of the fight. You can reset him. There we go. Well, yeah, throwing shuriken and just holding block if he's not facing you. I'll just pop this. Oops, too far. Oh, I didn't roll away. Oh. Yeah, he was off screen, so I couldn't tell. Oh, I absorbed the essence. Yeah, he finally does it. Whoops. Oops, I wasn't trying to haste slash there. Oh! Oh, that's okay. So we're just gonna restart, and I'll clip that out and I'll laugh about it here. So we did die to Mirai. It was unfortunate. He was honestly one hit away. I'm not lying, I swear he was, I promise. Anyway, so we're just gonna reset. That's why we saved. This is probably one of the hardest chapters because you have such a small HP bar. You know, everything wants to one-shot you, and you don't have really anything. I don't like that. Nope. Here we go. No, I'm just barely off. There we go. Whoa. Nope, I thought he was going to keep doing the charge. The targeting from you is amazing, truly. Oops, that was way too late. Ah, I knew he wanted to do it. see what he drops. I'm hoping it's HP. Nope. There we go. Okay. So, that one was a much better representation than me obviously dying. Then I'm going to clip out. I'll probably save it because it's pretty funny. I got him one hit away, just like I was there, and I tried leaving the ninja alive and getting it, and it did not work. So anyway, try to control the ninja. Try to get an idea where they're at. If they're off screen, they're super dangerous. So either try to rotate your camera around to see them, because they want to do that air destruction slash at you and or grab at you when they're off screen, and it's super dangerous. So in here, I didn't go grab the Life of 1,000 Gods because I didn't want to deal with that fight, but we are going to get it in this chapter, and then we're just going to use it right away. All right, and we are on chapter 2. So here is where we can actually get some money from the samurai coming up. Whoops. And since we're using the equipment, we can, you know, obviously do that much more damage to him. And then I'll showcase trying to farm some mages. Mages can be pretty dangerous because they have projectiles. They teleport, and they have some fast attacks. So we're gonna do our best to try to showcase how they work. There we go. So I'm just gonna use it before I forget. Okay. Here, there's some bats we can do some shuriken on, and I guess they're not willing to come. Yeah, just a little extra money. They're not worth a significant amount, but it does add up with how many there is. Yeah, so now I'm at 8,700, which is actually, again, it's not bad. At this point, I mean, we haven't been able to buy anything, but like I said at the beginning, everything's really, really expensive on Master Ninja. So there's a heal back here. And then we're going to grab these smoke bombs because these are worth, like, gold in helping you. We're not going to need any. I don't think we need any here against the samurai. Ooh, he really wanted to. I was really, really fighting to get that UT. Whoops. So I want to jump on one's head. Okay. So now I should be able to get a UT off here once I jump on one's head. There we go. I got a little nervous, so I didn't do the full charge. But anyway, that's pretty much the gist of it. You just jump on their head. You can get away with charging ET without an essence, but it definitely helps to string them together. So I should be able to get a full UT off here and get a couple of them. So we'll just finish him, grab these two. Oops, I didn't know there was one behind me. Oops. Oh, he was targeting the torch. Yeah, Ryu is targeting is top tier. Okay. That's okay. So, a little extra money to make on the way for not really much risk. You just gotta play smart. Yeah, I didn't think there was an instance in that. We're gonna grab these around here. Oh, we're full. Yeah, it's not like I have much HP, so I'll just, I might come back for that. Okay, so save here. Always want to save your progress. There we go. And then I believe there's one more heal to the back left over here. And then we're going to try to get a little more money for not much damage. Or, you know, obviously not taking any would be the goal. But I have a feeling the mages are going to clip me. There we go. So we're going to try to keep over here. Keep the camera facing in this corner. That way the mages have to warp on top of us because they want to be on screen when they attack. So they normally want to teleport. They won't shoot projectile. They won't start shooting projectiles off screen. They will if you turn the camera when they started. They're kind of being a little lackadaisical. There we go. Yeah, so they have really low HP. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, barely reached him. So the mages are worth quite a bit of money, and I'll show that here. So I'm at 1470, just killed him with the UT. And he was worth, he's like, I don't know, what, 600 something? Yeah, so I want to get to that corner that I was talking about. And then hopefully the mages come back here. Doesn't seem like they want to. Huh. They do not want to let me showcase this. They're being really passive. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Oops, I was trying to jump on his head really hard there. Wow. Well, like I said, I was probably going to come back for that. So I'll go back and get that big heal. Oh, just out of range. Oh well. So I'll go get that that big elixir now. So cleared off the guys. We're at 16K. If you aren't feeling comfortable going for that, that's okay. I can show you another strat here in a second. Actually, let me go grab this for you. Let's see. That should be a little or a lot more consistent. But you need to take your money and go, really, kind of thing. We're gonna head up here, continue on through a little bit, get the bow, make some purchases. It's funny they give you a scroll to actually shoot. Okay. So we are gonna buy, where is it? The Art of the Inferno. And I understand you know, some of you may not have the money that I do. That's okay. But I will say, make sure you get the Art of the Inferno because you do want it. It is very helpful. And then just make sure your heals are okay. So my big heals are full. Yeah, I'll buy one of these right here for extra Nimpo. And then I'll save the money for right now. There's a heal there, and then yeah, they don't have the elixir of the devil way. So we are going to swap to bow, Art of the Inferno, and then obviously we have the dragon sword. So I will show what I was talking about with money a little bit. So at the beginning here, you can start charging a UT. You just want to turn the camera towards Ryu. So we're gonna start charging. Keep it right here. That way the mages don't. Whoa, that was like amazing RNG. So you obviously don't have to hang out here forever like I'm doing. But the goal or the rhythm is just you just keep doing this. Here we go. And then you should be able to get some good money this way. Oh, he was gonna try to hit me. So the mages can be pretty evasive. Ooh. So I'll take that. I mean, I'm full HP. I was able to get a good amount more money. So this, I'm going to fill up on arrows too. This fight is really weird. There's not really like a good strat that I'm aware of for it. So we're going to use our Nimpo to try to hit 2 of the horsemen if we can. And then it's going to be, you know, wall slams or spam. And then we're going to be just, I won't even recommend aiming down sights with the bow because the archers in this have crazy fast, like, reload speed or whatever you want to call it for, you know, loading the arrow again. So we're just going to do the jump, you know, hip fire. And I'll kind of go over that a little bit. So bow, inferno, dragon sword. And then we're just going to try to do a little damage. Well, we had knocked them both off. That's actually really surprising. Okay, for this, I'll use... Oh, am I gonna get 2? Nope. So, in my opinion, the archers are the priority because they're the ones that keep you out from actually, like, being able to hit the horseman or anything. So, you want to focus them. And here, I'm just stringing together the essence that I can. Yeah, see, like, they're super fast, and they are, like, crazy accurate. Yeah, I couldn't get off the wall. So, I'm going to heal. But you kind of want to be in front or behind them. Shooting from the side, Ryu kind of, like, aims behind them like that. So, you want to be, like, a little... Yeah, there you go. Behind them or in front is, in some way, is best. Whoops. And then really after this, we can just kind of string together ETs and UTs over and over once there's no archers because they don't have another way to actually like hurt you. I know I just killed that. Yeah, I killed it with the UT, so I wanted to go back and get that money. Oops. Yeah, so just you can block and reset your guard over and over. Oops, I missed. Oh, there's an archer. Okay. No, I'm out. Okay. Okay. So that just cost me 2 Nimpo. One of them I had to purchase. But that was actually really, really good. I didn't get spammed by the arrows too much. There is a big heal here. Yeah, so you can't take it with you. So I'm just going to use this little bit. And then I'm just going to refill. If you want, there is a shop there. I am going to save because Masakado can be equally as annoying. I'm not going to spend the money on Nimpo. It's pretty early in the game, and those are expensive. So I'll just we'll just use arrows. With the information we had before about how the mages work, is that they want to stay on screen. So if you want them on top of you, you would like turn your camera behind you at the start of the fight, which I don't recommend. I'm trying to think if maybe I should for Master Ninja, because it's not just one orb that they shoot compared to normal. So it might be a good idea actually to turn it off to the side and they get closer. And then you can just kill them for an essence to help charge an ultimate technique on Masakado. But other than that, we're just kind of free-firing arrows the whole time. I don't recommend aiming down sight at all. Yeah, so just gonna keep using the essence we get from the mages. Oops, I don't want to charge an ET without a essence floating. Oh, why didn't that bring him in here? Oh, the other one came out of nowhere. So the goal is beating Masakado. Once you beat him, the fight's over. There you go. See? And here you can save. I'll probably do it just in case I get, you know, clipped by the random ninja or something. But here is where Doku is, and you don't have to win this fight or try. I'm not going to for the sake of this, because in my normal tutorial, I go over how to fight him in general, and that's across all difficulties. The only difference is the amount of damage you take and the amount of damage or amount of HP that he has. So I'm not going to try on this because it's the same fight. There you go. But that is chapter 2. Apparently I can't skip it. There we go. But at this point, I'm doing pretty good on money. My inventory is looking pretty good. What we're going to come out with in the next chapter is we get the dual swords. And those are like boss shredders for a good amount of the bosses in the game. And then we're going to grab, excuse me, we're going to get a couple scarabs. And then, what was the last thing? I want to say there's a talisman, but I don't think that's right. Yeah, I don't think we're going to, no. I'm thinking of a couple chapters ahead, sorry. So here, we're also going to do one of the challenges as well at the back of the blimp, and that will get us a good amount of money, and then it gives us a life of the 1,000 gods. So we're going to do that, and that's really just going to help out with getting used to, you know, stringing together your essence for fights. So here we're going to be, we're going to pick this up, do a save, and then we meet the tactical soldiers here, and they're exactly the same as normal. So there's nothing too menacing about them. Oh, and we also want to level up our Dragon Sword to level 2 because that will allow us to go buy a couple scrolls that we want. So we're just going to do forward wise. We'll just use this essence to help us get a UT. Oh, I was a little too long, but that's okay. So we're just going to carry his essence to the next room, which happens to be a blue, which is good. We're gonna do this. So if you were watching my thumbstick, you saw that I was kind of guiding Ryu on that ultimate technique on going to the next soldier. And so that's kind of what helped turn Ryu a little bit. So I still don't have counter. You have to actually level up the dragon sword like I was talking about. Whoops. Yeah, I always think I can do a UT, but it's not the case. Okay. I actually forget. I think there's some items that you can get. I think this is where I just got the map. Yep. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought there was another heal. Yeah, there it is. So another free heal right there. Grab that. And then here, we're just going to go rush downstairs to go level up the dragon sword. Whoops, that was actually a really good jump. So once we level this guy up, we get a couple new strings that we can do. And now we can also buy counterattack, which is like very much needed. Guillotine throw is good for the motorcycle enemies later, and then it's also good for a strat that I want to kind of showcase with the clone. And then Azuna drop if it would be the last one I'd recommend. I would say counterattacks, guillotine throw, Azuna drop in that order if you have the extra money. If not, that's definitely okay. Counterattacks is the most important. The rest are just nice to haves. So my heals are looking good. I don't think I want to spend anything else because this is Master Ninja after all. So we're going to go upstairs. Another free item there. We're just going to skip these guys. Unless you need the money, feel free. And this room, it's more of the same. You know, forward YY. The dragon sword is going to do a little more damage now, so the enemies are actually going to die a little quicker. Yeah, I shouldn't have jumped on him. Oh, man. There we go. I wall cleaned. I'm hoping he drops a blue. There we go. So we don't have to string together the essence. We can just absorb it. And I guess to explain myself there, I was thinking of like speedrun strats. So here we're just gonna pretty much grab whatever scarabs that we can. I normally forget where a couple are, so I'm not gonna try to explain where every single one of them are, because there are some that I forget. But pretty much any that we get is gonna help us get some fill our inventory with things that would normally cost us money, so it doesn't cost us anything to grab them along the way. So right away we want to disarm the grenade launcher guy, so we just need to get close to him, and then he'll put it away because he wants to kind of go in like a melee form. There we go. And then we want to kill him with a UT because he's worth a lot of money. So I'm going to kill these two guys here, jump on his head to kind of neutralize him. Yep, I tried to counter and they knew it. So, yeah, okay, game. Okay, game. I just want that essence. There we go. So if you sit there and block for too long or mess up a counter, they're going to punish you with a grab like they did. And he did 2 in a row, which was a little unfortunate for healing, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go over here because this guy's going to come right up to me, and I'm going to spam counter. And then I'm going to run back because there's another enemy that spawns in the window. There we go. Oh, I thought there was only 2. Today I learned. Okay, so they ruined my idea. I thought it was only 2. Which is fine. It's just, it's more of the same. We're already done. There we go. So we get money and we get health with this RNG that they gave us. So we're gonna grab this key. Here, do not forget this. These are the dual blades I was telling you about, and this will help us with, like, one cycle Hydra Cubist later in the game. So definitely pick that up. Okay, excuse me. So at this point, we're just gonna go up to these guys. We're gonna make him disarm again. Focus the black soldier. So he blocked it because he's a jerk, and the other one took damage, so he's gonna be low on HP, and I don't want to kill him. There we go. Oops. So it's kind of a dance. There we go. Oh, I did get it. Barely. So let's see what we got. So we're at 15. Okay, so these were 700. Whoa. Okay. Save here. Continue on through our journey. Fill up on arrows. Whoops. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to break this box on the very right in front of us right here. And that'll have an essence on it. We're going to leave it in the air. And we're going to go to my camera. It won't, to the crank over here. And then we're just going to string together as much essence as we can. Over and over again. So the essence is still back there. Right at the start, they're going to jump through. We're just going to be holding charge down. Oops. A little bit different with Master Ninja, so we'll just change it up, move a little bit. Okay, so that wasn't perfect, but we got through it. So here, first thing before we get too excited is we want to shoot the guys that are going to be next to this barrel, right next to Ryu's shoulder at this point. So we're going to go up here to spawn them, back up, and then try to shoot the barrel if we can. Oh, okay, well, the first guy just took all the damage like a bro. Let's see if I can bring that essence over. There we go. So that's just a little trick to help bring essence that's far, but you only have like 10 seconds to actually bring it. And you don't want to obviously use it for ultimate technique, so you have to, like, right before you start to do it, let go of your charge to kind of drag it without absorbing it for a UT that you don't want. It's helpful for getting health from far away. As well. Okay, so here, we'll actually use the smoke bombs for the first time. And we're just going to go around here and smoke bomb. Just so that way he's fascinated by the smoke magic that we have done in front of him. And then we're just going to go and destroy this. By not killing them, it doesn't spawn... It doesn't, yeah, they don't mess with us down here. Normally they would respawn and come up and start messing with us. But here, if we keep them alive, they just run by you like that, and then we can just go over here and they aren't going to chase us. Okay. So we're pretty far here. Fill up. I forgot to mention the first time, just don't even bother jumping through here because you can just catapult off the ledge and just die. So we're going to save again, and then I'll show off the challenge. That will get us Life of 1,000 Gods and increase our HP bar. This is a little long-winded. You fight, I think, like 120 enemies or something. Wow, that was a good start. All right, so that was the worst attempt I've ever done in my life. What's funny is a flying swallow will kill them with the weapon, with Dragon Sword level 2, this costume and this helmet. So the fact that I didn't kill one is actually really impressive of how bad I did there. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna give it one more chance. It's funny, is I have done that 2 or 3 times, that whole challenge, without ever dying. And maybe like 2 heals each time or something. And there I just showcased how poorly you could do it. And I'm just at the wrong range over and over. There we go. Reuse targeting dead bodies. So I'm doing AX to help line me up with the enemies instead of having to rely on me actually knowing where they're at. It's just it's a nice little thing to have in your pocket. But you can get a little greedy and start going for ultimate techniques. There we go. But when they start shooting you like that, you need to worry about getting knocked out of your ultimate technique or what you got going on. I don't recommend using any of your any of your smoke bombs here, because we are going to use them on Dynamo. So if you want, you can probably get away with just doing this over and over again. I'll be honest, I don't like to really play like this, but you can do it if you're using the combination that I have with Dragon Sword level 2 with this Grip of Murder and then a Azure Dragon Helm. Lots and lots of damage. I do want to swap because I have like this weird nerve that I feel like I'm going to accidentally use one. My karma isn't displaying. Sorry about that. So there, I'd even like have to really put in the right directional inputs. I just did AX and then Y. So sometimes Ryu will target a dead body, but in the end, more often than not, he's going to focus the enemy that you wanted to. So if you stay too far away from them, they will want to sit there and shoot at you. I got 2. So once you start doing an ultimate technique, more often than not, the enemies will want to start kind of charging you. So it's kind of good to keep in mind that if you have a guy that's spamming his gun like that, if he's the last one on the arena, he's pretty much always going to come to you. The ones that won't are normally the like the ones that have rocket launchers or something, until you make them drop the weapon. Oops. No, no one else. Oh, that was actually really nice. So he hit the body, and it actually continued the string instead of just being a whiff. So I got really lucky there. There is a scarab on top of these boxes as well. Oops. Yeah, so there's a rocket guy. I want to disarm him. I am going to heal because I didn't realize I was that low. Walk wings. There we go. We're getting near the end, kinda. So I want that money, so I guess I'll just keep getting hit. There we go. Oh, there's another rocket guy. Okay, so we're in the last little bit here. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to kill him. I was too close. I wanted to start charging ET right in front of him, but whoops. That's okay. So it's actually it's a pretty decent reward considering it'll help you out in the rest of the game. Oh no! Here we go. I knew we could do it. So just get in the habit of just using them right away before you forget, because at the start of every chapter you get full heals and info. Sorry about that. Just taking a drink of my water. So what I recommend at this point is, if you did go through that, go save. Oh, I didn't even show off what money I got. So I'm at 38K. Mostly because of finishing them with ETs and UTs most of the time, or making use of it. So that is really good for money if you're going about it that way and aren't using a whole bunch of heals. Again, you can also just fly and swallow a couple of them. Get near a different enemy, use the essence from the ones you just fly and swallowed, and get some ultimate techniques. Absorb those for yourself, and then rinse and repeat over and over again. I just ask, don't use your smoke bombs because those are important. I keep forgetting. Is there a? I don't remember if there's a. I don't think there's a Muramasa shop up here, but that's okay. So I don't need to fight these guys. I am gonna up here. There's a scarab. Scarabs are good. I guess one thing I didn't point out is I didn't go back to Muramasa after I grabbed the first scarab, because once you go to Muramasa, he's gonna start taking your scarabs and giving you the rewards right then and there. And I believe the first one he gives you is smoke bombs, and I've only used one, right? So I want to make the most out of what he's going to give me, because he's going to fill up my inventory. And I don't really need him to give me any more yet. So here we're gonna do the dual blades, smoke bomb, and fire wheels. I do have a couple. Well, you should have a couple extra Nimpo in your pocket here. So the strat here is really, we're gonna start off with a smoke bomb and roll over to him, and then once we roll over to him, we're gonna do this move, and this is the 360Y move that you may or may not have used. It's very notorious for damage. Right after we do one, we're gonna kind of see what Dynamo does, because the recovery on this is actually really high. So like, I'll hold back, and now that's when I can control Ryu. So if you think about it, in the middle of the fight, the second Ryu starts turning around, that's when I have control. If you're looking at my thumbstick, I'm holding down, right? It's quite a bit. So you want to do one, dodge through any melee attack, and then smoke bomb the grab, because that will help keep him from actually shooting at you. So we'll see how this goes. But fire wheels is going to be really good for getting that much more damage while you're standing right next to him. And don't be afraid to spam smoke bombs, because they're mostly needed on him more than anything. There we go. So I saw the grab. That's okay. He didn't get deterred by my smoke bomb. Oh, wow. I actually whiffed it. So I'm going to wait. There we go. So I made a mistake. So he has to be looking at you when the smoke bomb happens. If he's looking off into the sunset, or he's turned around or whatever, and you drop a smoke bomb, he'll just start shooting, right? Because he wasn't like reset to be deterred by the smoke bomb. So that's, I believe, what happened there. If I was to go back and rewatch it, is that I threw the smoke bomb and he wasn't facing me. So that's why I was surprised to get shot at. But anyway, that's the Dynamo fight. It cost you one big heal, which isn't too bad considering how much Dynamo can be a pain in the butt, and I didn't have to worry about his soldiers. So now we are in Tyron. There is a save statue right around the corner. As soon as I can skip, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recommend using the Dragon Sword. It's very consistent. The dual blades are really good too. They're not as well rounded in my opinion as the Dragon Sword. Definitely save. You can make some extra money off these guys. I'm looking pretty good at the moment. But if you do want some more money, have fun. They're exactly the same as the other soldiers. They have more HP. That's really about it. So I'm just gonna avoid them. We're gonna go through. I believe this has something I want. Yeah, there we go. And then again, we're gonna use smoke bombs, whatever we got, because we can get a refill coming up. Oh, I wanted to Zuna drop. I don't know why I just stopped doing it. There we go. I was looking for that guy. I wanted him to drop that. So I'm mostly doing this to kind of delay. There we go. I wanted to see when the next guys are going to come. Yeah, Zuna drop can be dangerous because the recovery frames, especially around this grenade launcher guys. There we go. So I hear another one. I'm going to smoke bomb. I just wanted him to drop it. I don't want him dead yet. Hopefully this doesn't kill him. Dang it. I should have just stopped with the string. So anyway, what are we at? 44. Yeah, we're doing really well for this early of a game. What we're gonna do here is, before I forget, we're going to go grab the lunar staff. I'm just gonna smoke bomb, so I don't have to deal with all that. Lunar staff is like one of my favorite weapons, so I grab it on like every playthrough. And there's a couple strings you need to learn with it. Before I forget, grab this because it's a key item that you're gonna need, and we don't want to forget it later. But yeah, the lunar staff has really maybe 2 or 3 different strings that you really need to learn for getting through here. So it's actually not bad. So the first thing we're gonna do, actually, before I go too far, so the wave of enemies is gonna spawn right here. They're gonna be coming out of that little box right above the light. And I mean, you know, we've already fought these enemies, so I don't really feel like I need to go too in depth, as it's just a rinse and repeat. Goal is, again, you know, if you're comfortable, go for extra money. If you're going for survival, that's okay. You just want to get close enough for the grenade launcher guy to actually drop the grenade launcher. Oops. Since I have a Zuna drop, I'll just spam it for the AoE. There we go. I'm not going to fight these ninja because they do a lot of damage once you get up top here. So I'm just going to smoke bomb as soon as I can. So that one didn't get smoke bomb. And then this is a Spirit of the Devils. So we're going to consume that right away. That way we're in the habit of just using these really good items as soon as we can. And then up here, we can shop with Muramasa. Actually, we should. Because in Ninja Gaiden Black, you don't have to shop to actually get the ticket for Hans Bar. So we'll just shop here. So now we're going to get that refill on smoke bombs I was telling you about. And then I'm just going to level these up because Hydrocubus is in the next chapter for Ryu. And then I won't do anything else. I don't want to go too crazy and separate too much from what I'm explaining here. So, like, I could buy a talisman if I want. I do get it on the next chapter for Ryu for free. So I don't want to get too separated from what you guys may deal with on your Master Ninja playthrough. So here, so now we have a level 2 dual blades. We're gonna go grab this scarab, and then I'm gonna show you where there is a chest for a little more money. Back behind here, later in the game, we're gonna break this open. The Dabi. I always pronounce it wrong, so feel free to make fun of me, but it's like the Dabilero. Anyway, it's really good for farming, and there's a couple really good farm spots later in the game. Fun fact, when I was making this Master Ninja tutorial before, I completely forgot it, and it just ruined all the strats that I wanted to showcase later. So this is me redoing the Master Ninja tutorial. So coming up here, we just need to really just get around this corner. So we can just run, and then roll, and then we're just going to try to get up top as quick as possible. That's the safest way to do it. I didn't do it the fastest way. Obviously, I could have, you know, roll jumped around the corner, but I wanted to show just running around the corner is fine. Here, we're just going to grab another scarab. Another heal, and then we're going to open the door. And then after this, avoid these guys. After this fight is where, actually, I want to mention, grab this up here because we're going to need it for a couple spots later. If you're running low on stuff, you can use this, the Team Ninja, what is it? Is this a book or oh, it's just a tablet. So you can use that. That'll refill your HP and your Nimpo. I hate how it's the same button. So pick up that Scarab. And then, whoops, I wanted to go safe, but that's okay. So we fight the motorcycle guys here. Oh, what would I say? So you can just Nimpo. These guys are really annoying. I don't think you can get the money here. I'll stand on top. Oh, okay, you can. Oh, that's right. You have to pick up the key. I thought it went straight to the cutscene. Okay. So then here we can save. If you didn't get it before, you can go get the windmill shuriken now. And then once you interact with this, it's the end of the chapter.
I'm Rachel, hunter and slayer of fiends.
So this is where we meet Rachel, and then in her chapter, we play as Rachel next.
It's hard to believe they were
So I'm gonna end it here, so that way the video isn't too lengthy, and you can check out the strats yourself. The next video will be taking place right when we start playing Rachel.
So what does that make you?
So if you have any questions up to this point, feel free to drop a comment below and let me know if you have any questions or you're stuck anywhere and I didn't clarify something, and I can definitely stop and try to help out. Make sure you check the description below if you want to check out where you can find me. And anyway, I hope you're enjoying Sigma and you're getting through Master Ninja with this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one where we continue on as Rachel.
It's gonna be a busy night.
You seem to have quite a way with the ladies, my friend. Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. By the way, good luck with that Doku guy. Sounds like you're going to need it. Oh, and I know Rachel quite well. She'll be just fine.